So tonight we have Origin Snake Man. Let's get into it right now. All right, so here we are at the Snake Man Origins. Now Walmart, they keep putting out the figures, but they keep putting them on clearance too. And that's where I got Serpent Claw Man-at-Arms. And I think I have a thing for Man-at-Arms because check this out, okay? So we have the vintage figure. This is the vintage figure. And he has the gray belt. There is a variation. This is the commemorative 2000 Man-at-Arms. He has the blue belt, but there is a variation of the vintage that has the blue belt. We have Super 7's Filmation style Man-at-Arms with the stash. Very cool figure. And then I have an Eternian Guard Duncan before he was Man-at-Arms. Yeah. So we're gonna take a closer look at Serpent Claw Man-at-Arms. We're gonna open this package. We have Dragon Blaster Skeletor. This is actually a really cool figure. I don't have the vintage, but we have the Origins one. And I did want to pick up Fang-or because I did miss out on this with the Mattel Creations order, but I did pick up one aftermarket. So Mattel, guess what? You lose out because somebody else got my money. Because you don't just do a pre-order, for crying out loud. So your loss. And we have Fang-or, who looks really cool. I'm gonna take a closer look at that. Let's take a look at this Man-at-Arms though. You know, open him up, bust him open. I don't really care about the card backs. I just want to keep the mini comics. I have a bunch of the mini comics. And I'm such a dork, I like reading the old ones because thankfully people put them online, like the really old comics that came out before the Filmation cartoon. And we really didn't know where actually He-Man was a tribal kind of person, leaving his tribe to fight evil of Eternia. Alright, let's take a look here. Let's take a look at this Man-at-Arms. Get him out of here. It's caught. Caught at the feet. So we have the old school style, kind of. Yeah, I don't know how much I like that. His arm fell off though. There we are. We have the mace. I like the coloring though. I like that kind of aqua, kind of greenish color that they have them. I wish this was actually kind of silver though. I wish they would have just made all of this silver because that silver is badass looking. I like the mace. I love that all blue. He has the dark hair here. He has a stash, so he's rocking a stash. Gotta love that. And then he has this claw, which makes him Serpent Claw. So I'll put that eventually in there. I think it goes like this. I don't know, I'll figure it out. But all in all, I really like this Origins figure. I just love the different coloring. I mean, I'm all for a Man-at-Arms figure. Like, he just looks cool. Like I said though, I wish this was silver and this was silver. It's just kind of weird that they didn't just follow all the way through. I don't know, I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen that 2000X cartoon to really kind of see what Duncan looks like, or Man-at-Arms looks like. But all in all, that's a really rad looking figure. I love that silver. I'm in all day for a Man-at-Arms, obviously, because I have what's that make? 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5, but then I have the commemorative figure sealed, so I have like 6 man-at-arms, maybe even more. I think I did a custom as well, a custom anti-man-at-arms. I should show him. I should have got him, but oh well. That is Serpent Claw Man-at-Arms. We are gonna actually open up Dragon Blaster Skeletor now. This is actually a really cool looking figure. This is not one that I was familiar with growing up. By this point, I was really kind of done with MOTU. Can't really remember what I was into at that point. I think probably more video games, honestly, especially with the Nintendo coming out. I think I was more into video games than I was really toys at that point. But a lot of cool things going on here with the dragon, or the chain and the lock here. I actually love the full sword better than like the half sword. I know the half swords, you know, the retro style or vintage style, whatever you want to call it. But I like the full sword. Honestly, my opinion, and that's just my opinion. So let's see what we got. Dragon Blast. I mean, it looks like the Origin Skeletor with the good face. And so I need to put the back on here. It's kind of interesting. All right, so the thing I found that's easier, and it says it on the back of the package, you take the head off first, and then you can clip that on a lot easier. And then what we have is we put the chain on. I put the chain on before I really clipped the back here, but I'm gonna put this around his wrist. Around Skeletor's wrist here. Let's see. We'll do it like that, so that way it shows that he's got that clip to him. And then put the dragon here. Goes around. And we put it around here, around the dragon. And then you put the lock on. There we are. So that way, there we go. So it's locked on the dragon there. There we go. So we have, oops, the sword fell, but that's okay. So we have the chain, we have it locked on here through this chest, and we have it locked there. So yeah, that is Dragon Blaster Skeletor. It's a cool concept. I don't know how well it really works, honestly. But I like the concept of it. has this dragon on his back and it's locked in there. But pretty cool concept anyway for Skeletor. So that is Dragon Blaster Skeletor. Now let's take a look at Fang-or. This was a Mattel exclusive. The thing that is cool though, it does allow for, get a good cool card back, but what it allows for is just to take the card back off. So it slides off nice and easy, which is really kind of cool. And this is in a plastic, so I think Mattel did a great job there. I guess I'll keep this because I think it is kind of neat. That is kind of neat, so I'll probably keep that like that. Let's see. Let's take Fang-or out of this thing. Let's see, where are the plastic things? So it has his fangs here. So you can either have him with just his teeth here, or we can put his fangs in, which honestly I want to do. And so what that means is you can take his front teeth off like that, and then we can add the long fangs here. So he has those, which is actually really cool. I actually really like his sword. So it's kind of like some sort of interesting looking saber, but I actually really like this figure. Add to the Snake Men. I'm not really sure what this other weapon is. Almost looks like a wrench. It's kind of weird. Not really sure what that is, but he looks really cool. Good addition to the Snake Men. Lady Slither is one I would eventually like to get, but we'll wait and see. Secondary market, we'll wait and see, but really good looking figure. I really like this Fang-or. I have a bunch of Snake Men now. Yeah, so Fang-or. I'll probably keep this. This is neat. It's neat how they did that. I like how they did that. But yeah, the Snake Men. And all these figures were kind of in that Snake Man series for Origins. But yeah, so let's take another look real quick. So we have Man-at-Arms. I gotta figure out how this works though. Doesn't seem to want to stay, but yep, there we are. Serpent Claw, Man-at-Arms. We have Dragon Blaster Skeletor. And we have Fang-or. So there we are. That is gonna do it for tonight. All my figures, so until next time, we'll see you bye.